What's going on, house community? Hello. I am definitely not the person you were expecting to see tonight. If you were hoping for Adina, don't worry, she'll be along in a little bit. But for now, house arrest has been hijacked by me, Danny Maggs. If you don't know me, I am a professional actor, streamer, writer, entertainer, broadcaster, recovering child star, and a whole bunch of other stuff. But I'm here tonight because the house needed an impartial host for tonight's episode of House Arrest. You see, you've been watching some amazing content from the fine folks at the house for a couple of months now, but did you know that nearby, nestled in the annex neighborhood of Toronto, there is another house? It's called Moishe House, and there are 4 professionals, young professionals, that live in that house, putting out really good content for other Jewish young professionals. Stop me if you've heard this before, but it's not just you, because people will go to their events and say, "Hey, Moishe House, these awesome events you're doing, is this the house?" And conversely, when Jesse and Adina are putting up really good content for the house, people will come into their programming and say, "Hey, is this Moishe House?" Well, the confusion stops tonight. We are very pleased to give you a house versus house edition of House Arrest, where we will get to know the people behind Moishe House, the people behind the house, in a way that you just quite haven't yet. So, without further ado, it is a tale of 2 houses. Let's bring in our guests from Moishe House. We have a professional goofball, Dylan Nowogrodsky, and his roommate, real estate advisor, David Gash. We'd love to have their third musketeer tonight, but he's in London. Wait, nope, we've got him anyway. Ben Sass, economist extraordinaire. Welcome, gentlemen.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Are you ready to expose yourself in the most PG ways possible to a whole new audience?
Yeah, Jesse knows I've exposed myself before, so I'm willing to expose myself again.
Dylan, you are a true hero. Can you do me a favor, boys? Can you switch seats so that we know that Dylan is on the left and David is on the right? And while you guys are moving from just a few blocks south of their house in the annex, our dynamic duo, A and J, that is Adina and Jesse from the house. Look at that. They posed for this. If this is some kind of competition, Moishe House boys, I got to tell you, the girls just smoked you on the intro. Plus 10 points to A and J. Bravo. So Adina and Jesse, I mean, you guys have been spending time having the community get to know you. Are you ready to dive just a little bit deeper below the surface?
Oh yeah, baby, let's go.
You know it. I've actually never been in the hot seat on House Arrest. Like usually I'm the one asking the question. So I'm a little
the script a little bit.
Yeah.
This is good. Well, we're going to get to know a little bit about what each of you do, how your organizations are different, and who you guys are as people, not just people, but also who you all are as roommates. We're going to start diving into what it's like to actually live with the people you work with. So let's get the game going. We're going to start with some get to know you games. I want to play a little game here called Knock Knock. Okay, Knock Knock is going to work pretty simply. I'm going to ask you to point to a person. It could be the person who is the best cook, or it might be the person who just is always inappropriately dressed around the house. You've got to point to the person who matches that description. So you guys might be pointing fingers at each other. Dylan, you might know that you are by far the best cook in the house. You'll be pointing to yourself. Ben, because he's hanging out off in London, has some handy signs that will allow us to know who exactly he's talking about. All right?
I can do 1 or 2, right?
Well, you could do 2. Just 2 means, so 2 means David.
No. This is David. Dylan.
Ah. All right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So let's dive in, shall we?
Danny, can we point to you? Can we point to you if we think it's you?
If you think it's, I won't stop you from pointing to me, but none of you guys have ever lived with me. So how
wait, so how do we
know
Dylan/David?
Well, you're gonna be pointing to your roommate.
We only point
to
to
you see, it's between you and Adina, and it's between the 3 boys there, because you see, you guys live together and they live together.
I'm up to speed.
She's there.
All
All right.
We're ready.
Ladies, fellas, you ready? Let's go. Point to the person who spends the longest in the bathroom in the mornings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. None of us share a bathroom.
None of you guys share a bathroom?
No.
Wow. Well, okay. The girls know it's Jesse, and that's fair.
Yeah.
I think we're going to have to throw some points towards the boys for working out a living situation where none of them has to share a bathroom with anybody else.
Hey,
It's
Downtown
not
renting
fun.
cheap people.
Okay. So while we're talking about it, I don't know if you guys ever have to share a shower. I don't know if situations like that, but can you point to the person who has the better shower singing voice?
Yeah.
We're so in sync.
Ben's pointing to Dylan, and Dylan's taking the honors. Dylan, what do you like to sing in the shower?
Oh, like a lot of melodies. John Mayer's a classic.
Yeah, do you want to hit me with a little John Mayer right now?
John Mayer right now.
Well, I don't know if he has a song called Right Now, but if you could do a little John Mayer right this second.
I couldn't. Hello, I'm a little John Mayer.
What?
John Mayer. Yeah.
I didn't realize that he kind of had a Michael Jackson voice going on like that. Like, that's cool. That's not bad.
Bad at singing and bad at impressions.
But apparently if that's the best shower voice in the entire house, then I'm curious exactly how much lower on the totem pole.
Yeah, I think
David and Ben
10
are.
points just for that.
Yeah, we're gonna give the girls
all be
points because they
classically
didn't
trained
do
like
that for
Jesse.
me. Yeah, well, we all know. Jesse, do you want to give us a little sample of something?
no, but thank you for asking.
Damn, only in the
house
shower.
after hours.
Yeah,
okay.
after hours.
Do a big John.
Got
Mayer.
it.
My performances ain't cheap, so.
I'm gonna take your word for it that you both have angelic singing voices.
Oh, she does.
So point to the roommate who leaves their dishes in the sink more often. Who doesn't clean up after themselves in the kitchen? Oh, it's Ben and it's Adina. But I have a feeling, Adina, Jesse, are you doing your share of cooking in the house, or is it?
It's not David.
Hey.
No, I don't do any of the cooking. I exist on yogurt. That's it.
You don't do any of the cooking, and yet you're always the one with dishes in the sink?
It's the yogurt dish.
I got to send your Jewish brothers over there to take care of you and make sure you have enough to eat. And Ben, what's your story in the kitchen?
I don't know, man. Like I thought they were mad at me because I was too clean, you know?
Is that a thing that people do?
I don't know.
Yeah.
They're like, oh,
Let me tell you something, Danny. Like they'll leave their stuff and like they will go to eat before cleaning. And I'm like, I gotta clean before going to eat.
no, man, then the food gets cold.
No, but then like you will never clean them.
Yeah, but that's somebody else's problem tomorrow. All right, question number 4. Which one of your roommates does laundry the least, goes as long as possible without washing their clothes? Well, the girls can't decide. They're both pretty terrible at it. And actually, the boys are in the same boat. They're like, no.
Considering that today I had to use a beach towel after I showered because
Wait. Is that not a thing that most people do?
like
is
I have shower towels and then I have a beach towel.
I combine my beach and shower towels. They're on one shelf in the closet together. I didn't know that you were supposed to differentiate between the two.
It's just not as absorbent, you know?
No, you know what? I'm going to be honest, man. Never had an issue, but is that weird? Do you have separate shower and beach towels?
Yes.
I don't. I mean, I have one beach towel that has princesses on it.
Yeah.
But I usually use that for beach purposes because it's too special to just hang up on a rack, you know? It's got to be seen.
That's very deep. I like
Is
that.
that the
It's
one
very
that's covered in
sentimental.
fairy lights, like under a shrine?
Yeah, exactly. That's
He
the
pulls
one.
it out on special occasions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, houses. Which one of your roommates has the most trouble understanding the concept of personal space?
Pretty good on that.
All right, Jesse on the house.
Mine personal space.
So I think we're just going to go ahead and assume it's Dylan.
Yeah.
If you don't understand the question, it's probably you. and like, I mean, early in the morning, will Jesse just kind of barge into your room, Adina, and just be like, "We've got so much stuff to do today. Like, hurry up and get dressed. Let's go."
No, it's just one night coming to mind with like ice
Oh,
cream.
from Rick and Morty.
You guys are barging in on each other.
So there was one night I was on house arrest also, and post house arrest, Adina and I decided to have some chocolate ice cream. But the house arrest was being done from her room, and I brought the ice cream into Adina's room, and let's say the bed sheets haven't been the same ever since. They're chocolate stained.
Right. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Hey, number 6, between your two friends and roommates, who's the mom of the group? More curious about this for the fellas. I know there is a for the boys.
Good mom, you open the jars.
We're looking.
Yeah.
Our mom is absentee. We would say she's absent.
Well, if
The woman upstairs.
if it's just between the 3 of you, which one of you 3 bros is the most momly?
Most momly, I guess I'll give it to.
I'll give it to Ben.
Yeah,
I'll take the role. I'll take the role.
This actually makes sense. He's the one who has to clean up before he starts eating. So I think he's taking on the traditional role of making sure that works. He's mothering and making sure that his sons are well fed.
He's always when he'll like cook something and he's cooking something big, he'll be like, "Oh, like, do you guys want to come eat too?" Like,
of course.
Want to.
Well, you guys don't do that? That's like basic human decency.
Yeah, he definitely has the most kitchen finesse too.
Yeah.
This
Nice.
guy only cook like chicken, Like they don't make lasagna. They don't make like real stuff.
That's his favorite lasagna.
It's about ease of access. Chicken is just easy. You put it in and boom, access to food. I'm vibing it, but it's good that they have a Ben lying around to help.
I don't know. Adina is literally always making tea. She's always boiling the kettle and always offering tea to anybody who walks through the door. She is mom. I open the jars, but I guess that makes me dad.
That's true. Okay, so Jesse's the dad in that house and Adina's the mom. Perfect. Which one of you has, let's say, the best sense of humor? Who's the funniest? It's Adina. It's Ben. I don't know who's the L.
That's me.
Yeah,
Got it. L for Dylan. Amazing.
Dylan, we have a joke off.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, you first. Wait, no. I've got the best knock knock joke because we're playing the knock knock round, right?
Let's do it.
Best knock knock joke. Okay, but you have to start it.
Oh, okay. So, wait, you want me to knock?
Yeah.
Okay, knock. Oh, ha. That's funny, right? Because then I'm the one stuck without the thing.
You got me with that one the other
Ha,
day.
ha, ha, ha. What a time to be alive indeed, Zane Fletcher.
Phenomenal. I'm already a fan. Dylan, you get points. Last one. Which of all of your roommates, or in the case of the 2 ladies, which of you is the biggest gym buff?
Ben.
Yeah, I think we know that that's Jesse. And Ben, can you show me one of your pythons real quick?
I'm like a yoga gym guy,
Yeah, me too. That's why my pythons are non-existent. But... Oh no, they're there. It twitched. I saw it twitch.
Yeah, Mr.
Nice.
20,000 steps a day.
Oh, buddy. All right, amazing, guys. So now we know a little bit more about the people in these respective houses. So let's get a little bit more serious in terms of what you guys actually contribute to the young Jewish community. So I need a volunteer from each team.
Okay, I'll volunteer.
All right. So we've got Jesse, and I think when you point to the side like that, it probably means that David's going to. Because we want to know a little bit about the organizations here. And so here's what we're going to do. And I need you guys to pay attention. Okay. We're going to start with Jesse, ladies first. I need you to tell me your organization's own mission statement as best as you can remember. What is the house all about? Ready, Jesse? Lay it on me. You've got this deer in the headlights look right now, and I'm here for it.
Mike, if you're watching,
This one's for you.
this one's for you. The house's mission is to inspire young professionals to think, feel, and act Jewishly.
Think, feel, and act Jewishly. I like that.
Jewishly.
Inspire young professionals to think, feel, and
Jewish
act Jewishly.
Yeah.
I dig
Amen.
it.
You might say.
What was that? Was that you snapping, or was that being like, be fiscally responsible? I don't. It was one of those two things.
Both.
It's one of the
David.
pillars of the house.
What did you say?
Same
Whenever
question.
on the donor video.
Same question for Moishe House, David. Hit me.
So, approximating it, our mission is to provide an inclusive, organic, and welcoming space to young adults, 20-somethings, and expanding the downtown Jewish community.
Very nice. And a safe space, a productive, a positive space, and expand the Jewish community's footprint in the downtown area. Very nice. I'm gonna need another volunteer. I'd like you to switch. Adina, that pretty much means you're coming forward from your side. Ben, let's get you on board for this one. Because this is where we're gonna up the ante just a little bit. You got to hear in their own words what the other house is all about. So now in your own words, I'd like you to tell me what the other house is all about. Ben, we'll let you go first this time.
Oh my God.
Can you give me Adina and Jesse's mission statement from the house? We just gave it to you, bud. Were you paying attention?
Wait. Is it like what they do or their mission statement?
The mission statement that they just gave for us. Were you paying attention?
Okay. So they said they foster Jewish community for young professionals and inspire and lead them and make them feel more Jewish and identify more with Judaism, something along those lines.
That's beautiful.
Well done.
I like it. I'm going to give you that point. Not quite in the same words. I think it was inspire them to think, feel, and act Jewish-ish. Is that right? Amazing. Adina,
Yes.
it looks like you are deep in thought and concentration
I'm ready.
because you've got to give me the Moishe House mission statement as we heard it from David. Action.
The Moishe House is an organization that provides downtown young professionals with an inclusive place to grow and be socially Jewish.
And with the goal of trying to increase
Jewish life.
the Jewish community's footprint in downtown Toronto. That's absolutely correct. Although, and if I've got to decide, and it feels like I do, Ben, I think we're going to give you a tip of the cap here for so eloquently pulling out that mission statement from, well, your ear holes literally after they said it to you. So well done, both of you, though. So same kind of vibe for both of you. Two different community organizations, but both fundamentally doing the same thing, put out programming for young professionals and get them engaged with the Jewish community. David, Dylan, Ben,
Yes.
what kind of events do you guys have coming up in the next little bit?
So we've got a few. We've got yoga coming up, I believe, on Sunday.
Nice. Ben is leading that, I imagine.
Yeah, I am.
Good guess.
Yeah, he's gonna be our yogi. And then following that, we also have, I think we have a bit of a break, and then we have Purim in October. So it's our take on Halloween.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
It's a quarantine-oween.
Yeah, so it's going to be from the comfort of your own home.
Amazing.
We're going to do it over Zoom. We're going to have a costume contest, a scavenger hunt, a few other activities to really liven up the evening and make sure everyone has a fun Spooktober.
We're sorry we just missed it, but we went out on Sukkot, had most of our October programming, but every month we roll out a new calendar for at the start of each month what our events are going to be.
Amazing. If you've got yoga happening on Sunday, A and J, I feel like you guys don't run events on Sunday. This is perfect. You can double dip. You can go from house to house.
Oh, I'm at the Moishe House every weekend. Trust me.
Amazing.
Enough of me at this point.
And so, Adina and Jesse, what else do we have coming up? What's the deal for House Party this Thursday?
House Party is a paint night, baby. So we have this incredible artist. Her name is Zoe Mandel. She's based in Vancouver. I know her through the Birthright Leadership Training Program. And every time she posts anything on Instagram, I'm blown away. So we got her to lead a paint workshop with us tomorrow night. We even have materials available if people want to join but don't have any paint at home. But it's going to be really great.
Amazing. Is that virtual or that's in person?
It's virtual.
Ooh.
You might call it a masterpiece of an event.
I like it. All right, let's move on to another game. Oh.
I was going to say Vincent might go to that event.
Nice.
Stolen from our event description, but
like a Vincent Van Gogh, the ear guy. It all makes sense. I'm with it.
You can Picasso and choose what kind of paint you want.
Oh, this is fantastic.
it's a funny one.
Let's roll on this. No,
that
sure
joke was
she
really
is.
abstract.
But these are dad jokes for the one that was elected house mom. So now I'm just
I don't
it's
buy
too
it.
much.
You're
She's a
buying
jello
it.
ball kid. All right, we're gonna play a game. This game's called Raising the Roof. Okay. So this is a little complicated. I need you to follow me on this. To raise the roof, if you are right-handed, raise your left hand. If you are left-handed, raise your right hand. Your non-dominant hand in the air. Okay. No, real high. Higher than that, guys. Higher. I need straight arms. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Leave those hands there where they are. Okay, that's it. That's the whole game. Don't take them down until the end of the show. Okay. Very good. All right. While you guys are rocking that, I want to play a little game. It's less of a game. It's more, I want to get to know a little bit more about you guys and living together. So I'm sure there is an elephant in the room or not, because we know that when you are working with the person you are living with, nice, Adina, you really got to, yeah. When you're living with the person that you're working with, it can get a little tense because you're working together, your recreational time is together. You just do not get a break from that person. So both of your houses involve this group work, planning activities together, executing these things together. What is life like behind the scenes? Adina, how do you separate workhouse from playhouse?
The truth is, what really ties it all together is our penthouse. And that's the no work zone, I think, in my mind. Jesse
Nice.
might disagree. I kind of don't think that I have a work-life balance, but
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really feel like I'm living with the person I work with. It feels like it feels more like I work with my roommate, if that makes sense. It's like,
Yeah.
you know, Adina and I obviously met at work and we became friends. And we're really excited about the idea of living together. And I think that we still are. It's been about 2.5 months at this point, and we still very much enjoy each other's company. We hang out together with each other's friends. I actually helped her plan a little surprise gathering last night for her birthday. And
you can't see, but we're high-fiving each other up here.
Amazing. So, fellas, how long have you guys lived together?
All of us for about 6 weeks.
Oh,
7?
so this is brand new.
Yeah, we moved in like right at the start of September.
Okay, so there really hasn't been any time for you guys to break down and fight. Neither of you really. I mean, 2 months, you're still in the honeymoon phase.
Very much, yeah.
Do you ever get frustrated working with the other person, the other people, and not being able to take a break?
So far, we've been pretty good of like creating the environment that allows everyone to sort of vent, you know, any concern or frustration before it becomes to that sticking point.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think a lot of people feel a lot of weight, maybe on their left arms, but we all work together and get it done.
Well, let me actually hop on that segue for a second, because if you have a nice open space where you can just go ahead and raise your concerns to everybody, Dylan's out. Dylan's bailing. He's like, no, I'm done. If you have that kind of space where you can just kind of raise those concerns, I figure why not bring that space to this space? Because I want to dig a little deep and see what kind of skeletons you guys have in the closet, ghost in the attic, so to speak. Are there any grievances that we need to air? Look, I'm going to tell you right now that this is a safe space.
I'll cut you off right now. I have a major beef.
Oh, let's go.
Okay, so Ben is engaged, and his fiance is a wonderful woman, Anna, and she was kind enough to get us lettered mugs for all of the roommates.
Oh, that's so kind of her.
We have a B for Ben, an S for Shoshana, and then 2 Ds, one for David and one for Dylan.
I don't see this ending poorly at all.
And David keeps on using my D mug.
What?
David, what do you have to say for yourself?
I just can't resist. We're the double Ds. We got to share. We got to stick through this.
Do they look identical, or
They're
is
the
there a
same
difference?
mug.
It's two of the same.
So how do you know, Dylan?
I just do.
He has a hunch.
It's a sixth sense.
It's a sixth sense. I was like, he's making other stuff in there. He's like black coffee that's staining the bottom of your mug. You're strictly a green tea guy.
No.
It's just a sneaking suspicion. Totally hypothetical, unproven.
Have you considered using the B mug to even the playing field?
Ooh.
But it's B for Ben, but it's also B for
bros.
That's not Dylan's mug.
So you can't use it because you all know. Ben, do you have any issues with either of these roommates? Maybe want to jump on your cooking thing a little bit?
No, so Dylan has this alarm thing on his door. On his door. Like
On his bedroom door.
I don't understand why somebody would have an alarm thing on their room.
It tells me if my door is left open.
Dylan, have you thought about keeping your mug in your room where it's hidden behind the alarm? I feel like it may solve the problem.
Yeah, well, I've since turned the alarm off.
That seems counterintuitive for someone who doesn't want their mug taken.
Yeah, but now I'll keep the mug under lock and key.
Okay, good. So we have a mug war happening here, and Ben is just scratching his head at why anybody needs an alarm. Yeah, Jesse, I know. I can't tell if you're like, oh, good night.
Pens out.
What's the hand again? Oh, out of there.
No, he
I
did.
just stretch, guys, and you're taking me out. Stop.
He's doing. It's a yoga pose. It's it's the seated Hebrew. Adina and Jesse, you seem to get really excited when I said that this is a time for you to air some roommate beef.
Okay.
Seems like it's not all paradise over there, huh?
Listen, it's fun when it's fun, but when there's a heat wave outside. Okay, this is what's going on.
I know where
Adina
this is
runs very cold.
Mhm.
I, however, run very warm. And when we moved in August, we had a nice heat wave, and outside and also inside. I literally walked in and it was like a gust of heat, and I was like, oh my God. And every time I would turn on the air conditioning, it would be the end of the world. But, here we are.
In winter, and I've had to go buy myself a portable heater because it's freezing in here.
But you always open the window. She opens the window. I close it sometimes. I was so cold.
Listen.
Wait, hold on. You close the window when you're the one who's always running hot?
Yeah, because it's objectively freezing outside.
Huh. This isn't a thing that girls
Our
normally do,
bodies
is
are
it?
never the same temperature. And I really think that it's getting in the way of our roommateship.
It looks like it's happening. All right. Well, here's what I'm going to declare, by the way. It's nice that we can get this out in the open. Okay. And I think that if running hot and cold is the extent of your issues, at least you guys aren't stealing each other's stuff out of the kitchen cupboards. I see 100% of the house team with their hands still in the air. I see about 66% of the Moishe House team with their hands in the air. You can finally put your hands down. We're going to go ahead and declare that A and J as a team saw a little bit more success in the arms raising activity. Amazing. All right. We are coming up on a half an hour. So that is all that we have time for tonight. But you got to get to know your house community a little bit more. You got to know the Moishe House community just a little bit more. Sunday yoga. What are the details on that event? Ben, when is it happening and how do people sign up?
It's actually Tuesday, Dylan. So
All right.
you sign up.
Go to yoga.
The grievance right there.
Yeah, it's Tuesday
yoga.
Tuesday yoga. It is at 5 or 6 p.m. Like 1 after 2.
Amazing.
And
Show up for 5. Worst case, you'll be late.
Yeah.
Best case, you'll be really
It's
early.
at Jean Sibelius Park in the annex. So
Annex. Amazing.
it's cool. You can sign up on Facebook, guys. Like you're all welcome to.
Awesome. Or you can go find one of these 3 fine gentlemen on Facebook or wherever you get your local Hebrews, and they will hook you up with the details. And paint night is on Thursday. It is virtual. That is being put on by Jesse and the House for House Party. So if you are into painting, talk to Jesse. If you're into yoga, talk to Ben. Guys, it was great having you here together.
Woo!
Yeah, thank you so much.
Is there any final words, Adina? I will turn it over to you. It is your regular spot to sign off.
That's all for house arrest.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.